From the outside looking in, parasocial relationships and their internet evolutions can seem alarming. But before unpacking the ethical implications of digital geisha, the benefits of parasocial interaction must be understood. Researchers have discovered that parasocial interaction can have a beneficial impact on those who struggle with social interaction or have developmental challenges. Laurent wrote, for instance, for those who had social challenges such as factors related to cognition, anxiety, introversion, fear of rejection, loneliness, or self-esteem, engaging in parasocial behaviors significantly aided some measures of well-being. Another study found PSI helpful for those who had experienced trauma, but not for those with post-traumatic stress disorder. There is also a benefit when social interaction is not possible or very difficult. The global pandemic created a situation where face-to-face interaction was not possible for millions of people around the world. In this way, parasocial interactions allow for a supplemental experience for those craving in-person social interactions. It's also important to note that entertaining people and making them feel special is not inherently bad. Matthew Olson wrote, "No, it is not morally wrong that individuals feel like Jacksepticeye videos have made them feel less lonely, or that meet and greets with celebrities like Jarzyna top the Make-A-Wish fulfillment list. Also of significance is the economic benefit to companies who want to sell and influence potential customers. There's also the possibility of moving audiences away from mainstream media messaging and creating opportunities for new trends and social change. Therefore, parasocial relationships are morally neutral and possibly inevitable. However, it's the new monetization structures of those parasocial relationships at issue. Should companionship be reduced to a monetary exchange? Should acknowledgement and interaction be bought and sold on the free market? Is it ethical to sell conversation for microtransactions? From a utilitarian perspective, parasocial relationships and interactions can serve as a benefit to society. The distribution of labor within this online economy is optimal for efficiency. The digital geisha can entertain hundreds and even thousands of people at the same time. Those individuals can experience the illusion of a reciprocal relationship. This also removes the burden of effort on people who undertook emotional labor for these individuals previously. Now that effort can be focused on other efforts for the benefit of society. If emotional labor is being undertaken by the digital geisha, do they not deserve financial compensation for their work? Obviously, there is a need, and the market has responded by providing a service to meet that need. These entertainers are therefore providing a needed service and have developed a method to sustain themselves by providing for that need. From a relativistic perspective, who has the right to question how people spend their money? Digital geisha offer a service and their patrons willingly pay for it. If that's the choice they make, and if they find pleasure and satisfaction from this exchange, how can an outsider call it wrong? These arguments have been and will continue to be used as digital geisha become mainstream. In a democratic, capitalist, free society, services like digital geisha will exist as long as a consumer appetite for their entertainment exists. Ultimately, the ethics of streaming boil down to a worldview question. Your view of the world, and what's right and wrong, good and bad, healthy and toxic. That will shape how you view this issue. In the next video, I'll tell you how my worldview shapes my perspective on monetizing parasocial relationships.